Is your backpack basically a black hole for loose papers? Do you ever have that feeling where you know you finished an assignment but you just can't find it? If you're not in your head right now, well, you've come to the right place. Today, we are going to dive into how you can get organized and really take command of your school life, turning all that chaos into some calm confidence.
So, what even is organization? First things first, it's not about being perfect or having amazing handwriting. Nope. At the end of the day, it's just about creating a system that works for you. A simple way to have what you need right when you need it without that last-minute panic.
Okay, so before we jump into the solutions, let's get real for a minute and just look at the problem. Feeling disorganized is something we all go through, and man, it just drains your energy. Let's see if any of these common struggles sound familiar.
So picture this. There's Jen. A teacher hands back a paper, the bell's about to ring, so what does she do? She just shoves it into her binder. By Friday, that binder is a total disaster, and the idea of sorting it all out is so overwhelming, she just puts it off. That feeling, right? That I just don't have time feeling? That's a huge mental barrier.
And then you've got Brett. Oh, this one is just so frustrating. He does the work, he actually puts in the effort, but when the teacher asks for the homework, poof, it's gone, lost somewhere in the abyss of his backpack. All that hard work for 0 credit. It's just demoralizing.
And finally, there's Maria. She gets home, she's all ready to be productive, but her math book is still in her locker. Her entire study plan is totally derailed before it even starts. See, these aren't just random, separate issues. They're all symptoms of the same core problem. And the good news? They are all solvable.
All right, enough with the problems. Let's start talking about solutions. The very first step is to get the right equipment and figure out how to make it work for you, not against you. It is time to master your tools.
Let's start with the binder, which is often, ground zero for all the chaos. But don't get overwhelmed. Just follow these 4 simple steps. 1. Purge. Get all those old papers from past units out of there. 2. Use dividers. Create a nice, clear section for each class. 3. And this one is key. Always put new papers right in the front of their section. And 4. Get in the habit of dating your notes. Trust me, it's a lifesaver.
For a problem like Brett's where homework just vanishes, the answer can be so simple. A single, dedicated homework folder. That's it. One place where assignments go in and the finished work goes out. It sounds super basic, but this one little tool can be a total game changer.
So this is cool because you've got 2 different but super powerful approaches working together. On one side, you have your time management tools, like planners and calendars. These are absolutely crucial for keeping track of big projects. And on the other side, you've got visual systems, like color coding. A blue binder for history, a red one for science. This simple trick helps you grab exactly what you need in seconds, solving a problem just like Maria's.
Okay, so having the perfect tools is a fantastic start, but, they don't organize themselves. This next part, this is where the real magic happens. It's all about building the routines and habits that put your organization on autopilot. That way, you free up your brain power for what really matters, learning. And this is so important. Your system has to work in 2 places. At school, create an end-of-day routine. Maybe it's a quick checklist to make sure you have everything you need. Then at home, the routine is just as crucial. Don't just drop your bag on the floor. Take 10 minutes, just 10, to unpack it and file the day's papers. This small daily habit prevents a major meltdown like Jen's from ever happening.
Okay, take a second and think about your own physical space. Your desk, your locker, that's your command center. Is it a place that's built for focus, or is it just adding to the chaos? Having a dedicated, tidy spot for homework with all your supplies ready to go makes it so much easier to just get started.
Now look, even with the best daily habits, things are going to get messy again. It just happens. That's where this powerful idea comes in. The weekly declutter. Put it on your calendar, maybe Sunday night. Spend just 15 minutes going through your whole system. File what you need, recycle what you don't. It is the ultimate reset button that keeps you from ever feeling buried again.
So we've got the tools and we've got the systems, but let's be real. Why should you even bother with all this effort? Let's talk about the payoff, because I promise you, it is about so much more than just a neat backpack.
Seriously, if there's just one thing you remember from all this, let it be this. The single biggest benefit of getting organized is a massive reduction in stress. Being disorganized creates this constant low-level anxiety. By having a system you trust, you get rid of that mental drain and free up your mind.
And the thing is, this goes way beyond just being neat. Getting organized has real tangible benefits. You'll improve your grades because you can actually find your notes to study. You'll stop losing homework. You'll feel way more in control of your life, and all that efficiency, it leads to more time for the things you actually want to do.
Now, we get to maybe the most important question of all. Does organization look the same for everyone? The answer is a huge, resounding no. And that is fantastic news because it means you get to be the architect of a system that is absolutely perfect for you.
Maybe you're someone who loves the feel of physical binders and color-coded tabs. Awesome. Maybe you're all about digital and you'd rather use apps to track everything. That's awesome too. Or maybe you're a visual thinker like Tessa and you use graphic organizers to map everything out. The point is, there is no single right way. The best system is the one you will actually stick with. Okay, we've diagnosed the problems, we've looked at the tools, we've designed the systems, and we totally get the payoff. Now comes the most important part of this whole thing. It's your turn. Look, this isn't about some huge overnight makeover. It's about building momentum. It's just about starting. So I'll leave you with this question. What is the one small thing you can do today? Will you clean out one section of your binder? Set a 15-minute timer to declutter your desk? Maybe find that one dedicated homework folder? Pick one thing and start right now.